Anniversary.
Ooh, ba-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da, see you. Wake up and rise, open your eyes. It's breakfast with the Thomases, the ultimate prize. Mental Wellness Monday, work it out Wednesday, pay it forward Friday. We're seizing the day. Digital finance, unlearning a love, serving food for what those two rising as the beat and it's Eastern on P2G TV. Breakfast with the Thomases, come eat with me.
All right.
That's right.
That's good.
Rising early. I know, right? I love it. I absolutely love it. We are having so much fun out here. Grand Rising and welcome to Work It Out Wednesdays, Breakfast with the Thomases. And I'm your girl over BT, doing my thing. But we out here with Mr. Thomas as well. Go ahead.
This is our time to go back and come to you live 1 gram at a time. We are on Work It Out Wednesday, and we have an amazing guest, y'all. She's from the Lone Star.
Yes, I
You
am.
don't know how that is. We got some Texans up in the mode. You know what I'm saying? We got some Texans out here.
Yes,
Let
we
them know
do.
who you are.
Yes. All right, we got our Miss AJ BEABER, one of my girls. This is one of my podcast babe sisters. And we are here to have some amazing conversations about, told you, I'm down with some chicks that be doing some things. And you about to find out. You've met some of our sisters, and every time it is powerful, it is amazing. And I want you to I'm going to give her a minute to say good morning or grand rising, like we do, you know what I'm saying? And give a little bit of her energy. See why we Go ahead and say.
Oh man, what a pleasure to be here with you two. I so enjoyed meeting you in New York last spring and us having dinner together and just coming on and sharing with your audience because I could feel your heart and the inspiration that you bring, and it was just an instant connection. And so good morning, everyone. I'm so excited to be here. Ask your questions. This is going to be a ton of fun. I'm super excited.
Wait. I'm like, I've been kind of the one sitting in the wings going, when we gonna get the podcast babes on? And not that I don't love all of our guests. It's just, my sister, we have like a amazing sisterhood that has really been so beneficial. And it's like, you just want to pull people in. You know me, I want everybody to come to the party. So we're going to bring y'all to the party. If we can't get you to the party, we're going to get the party to you. That's right. Let's go.
Since I can't be a sister, I'm just going to try to put up some of that sisterly energy in here and get it working. I can feel like I'm part of the crew too.
He trying to be part of the crew. Okay.
So yeah, guys, awesome. Like she said, we met last spring. We had an amazing conversation, and she has an amazing partner that is so awesome.
Please give him my love. Oh my gosh.
He's downstairs. He may be watching. Yes.
Okay.
He's sending his love.
That's right, baby.
So, AJ, you ready to get into it?
I'm ready. Let's go.
So tell them a little bit about who AJ BEABER is.
Oh, wow. Who AJ BEABER is?
Yeah.
Oh, man. I'm just a very passionate woman. I'm a lover. I'm a mother of 2 beautiful children and a bonus daughter. I am an author, speaker. I have a podcast called Ask Better Questions on Purpose. I just want to give and contribute to the world in the ways that I've been given to and the things that I've learned. And I just have a major passion, especially for women. That's I love being with women. I love the podcast Babes. Yeah.
Ladies groups.
And being the best woman I can be. So there you
go. Okay. And actually what I absolutely love is the, learning from all of you. We all come from different backgrounds, point of views, and I ain't gonna lie. Girl, we have learned a lot about you. Yeah. Don't y'all think she all kittens and ice cream over here? Okay.
There's no kittens in the corner.
I just share with you. This is not vanilla. She got some things to say, and she's speaking to stuff that matters to all of us, and not just the women, but the men too.
Yeah, because
somebody read her up.
The connection is there. In your writing, the connection is very much there. Yeah. And Turning Her Pain into Power, the book that 26 women got together and wrote from the podcast days.
Yes.
See, her section is called Betrayal, Breaking the Chains of Betrayal.
Yes.
You know, and I like, yeah, that's a good place to put it.
Yeah,
Breaking the Chains of Betrayal. One of the things that really stuck out to me, you had right in the jump, you were out with your family and you were on the beach, and it pulled you, something pulled you to want to say, I want to write. I thought that was how did that really play out? Because you supposed to be having a good time, relaxing, and there's some energy and everything.
Just on the beach.
And I want to be a writer.
Yes. Well, I've always known since I was 7 years old that I wanted to write a book on relationships. That was just kind of a knowing that I had. Yeah, but it wasn't like I went to school to be an author. I mean, I never even really finished college technically. So it's not like that was my path and goal. It's just this knowing in my heart, this dream that I had ever since I was a little girl.
Got you. Oh my God, I love it.
Yeah.
And that's, because I can speak to the passion. When I started this journey for P2G, I kept telling everybody, I don't know what it was when I turned 16. I just had this thing in me that said, you're going to need to affect 10,000. It was like a real specific number. How do you children get these revelations?
Yeah.
And you were, so I said 7?
Yeah.
So I was a late bloomer. I love it. I'm sorry, y'all. I was a late bloomer, thinking that this was like an epiphany. But I'm telling you, it never let go, did it?
Nope. Never let go. And then all of a sudden, when the opportunity presented, which is starting off the story, I was on a beach and I'm reading this book called Being in Balance by Dr. Wayne Dyer. And he's talking about Dharma and how our purpose is bigger than just our paycheck or our career or any of those things. And all of a sudden, this like download hits me. And I remember saying, I'm going to write a book. And I remember I got up, I put my book down, I look over at my sister and I go, I'm going to write a book this year. And she goes, yes, you are. And I said,
I love it.
When two are in a court, everything's working.
She said, if you say so, it's going to happen.
It was just this energy. I don't know how to explain. It was like, I just had this knowing. It wasn't like I had to convince myself or, motivate myself. And so once I started down that track, I had told our friends, I talked to my husband about it. And is this the right timing? And just everything just came together. And that was my first book. That was the You and I Inc. book that I wrote.
Right.
The novel. Yes.
Okay. So wait. Because I want to make sure people understand what this is.
Okay.
She is not a one-hit wonder.
Just start me up. Look, y'all are going to see why I'm all giddy.
I'm all giddy.
So here we go. First of all, if you would like to check out the leading book for this whole purpose, I was like, what? Hold up. First of all, I don't know you like this.
Yes, I know. I love this.
But this is something I was like, oh my God, thank you so much. God has been sending me some amazing lady friends specifically, because I don't have any male friends who are that in tune. Actually, I have a couple that are, but in tune to a level where you can speak to sexuality and spirituality and not just be about women.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm loving this.
Yeah.
Why this subject like this? I mean,
why this subject? Well, this has been the area of pain points. So one of the things that I talk about in our podcast book, because it's really more of a memoir of going back on this big, long journey. So starting as a child, I grew up in a household of divorced parents. And a lot of it was because infidelity or betrayal had gone through generations. I mean, just generations of generations. And so it was a fear that I had in me. And not only that, it was something that when I went into my church, I would be like, this is my safe place. This is where I get to trust in God. I get to have, a family around me. It's not a broken family with all this betrayal and sexual, past. And then all of a sudden it started showing up in my church. My youth pastor ended up going to jail, and all these things happened around sexuality.
Oh my God.
So then all of a sudden my safe place was no longer safe, and I just crumbled. And so I just felt like this area of my life has for a lot of women who have been through any type of betrayal or abuse or any of those types of things, which is also in my past, it was just painful. And yet I believe it's the most powerful aspect of us as women if we can tap into that. And so I was able, through this journey of just my own life, but then also the journey of understanding how these two pieces, the sexuality and our relationship with God or our spirituality, are connected. And yeah, that's a lot to dive into and unpack, but
I am so glad that you have made the bridge the gap. I love it. Because we can be both.
Yes.
And you are both.
Yes. But my story, and a lot of women resonate with this, is that when I was younger, because I was a Christian, because I was so devoted to God, and I had this relationship where after school, I would come and sit in my bedroom and I would just journal for hours. And it was like I was journaling to God, but then I would get these downloads of like, go talk to that person or go pray for that person's grandmother. And I was a very shy, remember, I had no confidence. I was completely... because my world was shaken. I didn't feel like I had anything to hold on to or grasp. And so I would do these things, and then I would come back and I would have this like rush of energy and just feel this love all over my body. And so I'll start to put these pieces together for you. So as this happened, I'm realizing that I have this very energetic relationship with God. I feel alive. I feel connected. I feel loved, and because I'm doing this. Well, once I met my first husband, we ended up having sex right as we got engaged before marriage. And that was a guilt that I felt on me. And it literally broke that connection that I had to God, those downloads.
Wow.
Yeah. I did not wake up with that anymore. The shame, the guilt, because I had promised myself, this was that, I don't know, the era in the 80s and 90s that what was it called? Toby Mac, you promise that you're going to stay a virgin. It's an abstinence program.
Yes.
My parents gave me a ring. I mean, it was a big...
The virginity pact.
The virginity pact.
The virginity pact.
And it was so huge. And I ended up marrying my first husband, and then went through the whole, generational, everything that had followed my family with betrayal. And so it was just like, I felt like not only did I not go and do what I wanted to have the type of relationship that I knew was possible, but then I lost my relationship with God. So then my whole world became dark in that. But from that is how I was able to come through it and be able to help other women make that transition, because it was actually with my new husband now and our journey. And a lot of that is through the You and I Inc. book, and obviously in our Breaking the Chains of Betrayal, that I recognized in the intimacy of our relationship is actually where the power was. And I felt that relationship return as soon as I got back in my body, when I was dancing and all of these kind of things. So really, really, it's all about embracing your womanhood and that aspect of yourself.
I like that. I really do. And you, in one of your reflections, you speak to the fact of being able to tell your story and being out there. I believe it was a reflection too. Let me actually go to it. What early wounds from your past shaped your story? And you're telling your story of how it really played in, and you really key deep into that. Like the family, how the family structure and your safe place all got, I hate to say, crumbled and pushed to the back burner. And you think,
what do you do when God disappears? It's like, what do you do when God disappears?
And then all of a sudden you have this idea of like, man, I'm going to do better. I'm going to follow God. I'm going to follow the Bible. I'm going to do the best thing. And so I'm going to take this area of sexuality that has been so much pain in my life, and I'm going to do better. And then I make a choice that I feel like breaks that. And then it literally breaks that connection that I have. And so that pain, what I've learned from that is that when I learned that there was a way I could trust myself first, then I could trust God. And that was the power that changed my life. Because
powerful. Oh my God.
and be a woman and enjoy the bedroom and enjoy intimacy.
Mic drops. Mic drops.
Guys, you were in for a show today. You were in for a conversation today. Please come up to the breakfast table and drop your questions in. Let the people know this is I can't say this is a conversation for the faint of heart, but this is real conversation at the breakfast table.
You know, we tell people we're here. Keep it real. Keep it real and keep it on the ground where we at.
I want to bring something up about wealth, because you guys are all about the money and setting people free and that liberation. And one of the things I believe is that two people in a marriage, and this is what drove me to write the You and I Inc. book, is that they can create anything together. We are made to do that in commitment to one another when we see each other in our highest light. So it's a powerful, powerful place to be. And that energy that you tap into in that area of sexuality has been so misused, so misunderstood, yet it's powerful.
And that's what I love, because what happens is I think we forget as human beings, balance is everything. If you take something, and I'm gonna be honest, I grew up with, I'm like, girl, were we just like living on two sides of the same coin here? Because a lot of that happened in our family. We have that same history with the same thing, people losing confidence in relationships because of, and mostly sexuality or overstimulation or overuse of it.
Yes.
How about a holistic connection to all the power that's in every bit of it?
Yes.
For both, for everyone, not just for the woman, but for the man.
Yes.
And that's where your power is. I think there are relationships. I've caught up some really amazing elder relationships, which kind of got me, I was a little embarrassed because, the seniors are like on point. The seniors that I know are like heavily, like they're connected.
They got some, the seniors got some mess with them.
And it's like,
okay,
wow. I'm like, wow, when do I get there? Where they're like, they're just chilling. They're cool and they're a part of it. And it's not everything. But it is, and it provides everything because they're balanced.
Yes.
And I think once you're with you and you found that in your own relationship, starting with you.
Yes.
So I have a really good friend that's like, how you gonna stimulate somebody? And she's actually a sex therapist. And so she's like, how you gonna stimulate somebody else if you can't stimulate you?
Oh yeah.
Who's supposed to make you happy if you can't? I was like, girl, stop talking to me.
That's a really good question. That's a really, that kind of lends to who you are as an individual, and are you in touch with who you really are, and what are all the I don't want to use chakra because people say chakra, but all the phases of who you are from the top of your head to the sole of your feet, and are you in line with all of them so that everything works the way it's supposed to work?
And that's what brings that spirituality to it.
Yes, that's what brings the spirituality. And to take it one level higher, it brings the connection between two people. It also allows that energy to flow, like you said, chakra, but really what it is it's pleasure that you're experiencing. So if you can experience that in the bedroom, then you can experience that in life. Imagine how that just opens things up. And so that's what I've discovered. And it's been a powerful journey.
Girl, I am so excited for you because I'm on my own road. I was like, and it's weird because I do observe from around. I do observe, so I'm really excited. You get connected. I'm saying y'all know it's attractive. It's attractive. You can tell people who are actually not just sexually in link, but they're emotionally. It's like they flow. And I ain't gonna lie, you two are a hot mess. I love you and your husband. I was like, damn, energy right there. When you meet people who are much like yourself and like they really, sync and link, and it's not this weird surface thing. And I think I'm like, when did we become so surface?
Oh yeah.
As people, I'm like, get into the person. Get into your person.
That's right. That's the intimacy, because you feel safe enough to be in your own body with your own thoughts and your own emotions and your own experiences. Therefore, you feel safe enough, like you said, to share that with somebody else. But when you can see that other person because to me, it's all about the giving and receiving dynamics, because when I want to give to him, I'm receiving in the process. So when he gives to me, so that's abundance.
Yep. Exactly. That is the actual
That is
showing
a
up
good
of
analogy.
abundance. I love it.
Yes, yes.
Well, because this, I think what happens is, and this is not just the bedroom people.
Yeah.
Y'all so dirty. Y'all dirty minds. I swear. I tell you, don't be dirty. Don't be dirty. This is in every aspect.
It is.
When you give, there's always something received. Always. That and when both people understand that, there is an amazing back and forth that nobody wants to end.
Yeah.
It's like, hold up, when do we get this in sync? You know? And it's like, and it's not once in a while, it's something you can create. That's
Yes.
the one thing. See, what you're talking about is not something, and I love that because you bring it in as you're able to create it. It didn't just happen to her. God didn't just show up in her life again. You have to call these things
Yes.
and make the decision that this is who I am and what I'm about and how it works. That's it.
And being part of purpose, I finally discovered that in that journey, like just like you guys, there were tools that I learned to get out of that place, which is now why I'm so passionate to share it with other people. So it's like through the journey, I was able to catalog it because I was trying so hard to get out, put that oxygen mask on myself to get through it, and then be able to help others. Yeah.
Well, I am glad that you got the oxygen mask on your
Oh, hallelujah.
and now we could just have a book club. Speaking of which, I'm really excited. So you guys need to get a little taste. I want to get y'all some taste. So can I show it? All right. So we are going to talk about, we're going to get into how we found each other, because AJ started writing and then she found the Podcast Babes. You know what I'm saying? And she shared with us a lot of this journey that got her here. Because I'm going to share, that's what we love sharing, people's journey, because we talk about what's possible for everybody. We want to show y'all, baby, your story counts. Your story counts. You are important. And we want to hear about you. I want to hear about more stories, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
We need to add more stories to this genre. So you guys get yourself to this amazing book, which, by the way, I was so grateful because Kat is amazing. All right, I'm just gonna share with you one of my best friends from a program called Landmark. And I say one of them because I had gotten so many amazing people out of that program. And she brought me into something called the Podcast Babes. I was like, okay. I was like, sure, I'm already doing a podcast. So you want to be a part of it? I was like, gosh, you gotta be a part of it. I was like, okay, I'm down. And get together with this amazing woman who brings together, she is like the magnet mama. Okay, she is that magic chick that everybody wants to be in the room with, because now you magic too. And it is crazy. And we're finding magical women to come together with purpose. And in doing so, we said we had to write a book. I was like, we do. We have to write a book. I wasn't thinking about writing a book. But she goes, you got to be in the book. Okay, if you say so. I've never written a book. And she pushed me. She didn't push me. What she did was, she didn't even nudge me. What she did was she encouraged me to believe in who I've always seen myself as. And she said, got some amazing women together to make it clear that we be making stuff up. We be making stuff up. Just to let you know, if you say you never, I want you to just take a minute and think back to some times when you might have forgot about things you used to do when you were younger, things you wanted to do at a time. She got me to think about this. I was like, oh shoot, I've been writing a long time. I was like, did you trick me? She was like, no, baby, it was already there. Everyone has a story. And she gave us an opportunity to come together. We brought up this amazing idea. 22 inspiring stories. It's called Turning Pain into Her Power, of women who did just that. Sharing our stories about really what it means to live through some people would consider the worst things in your life. And not just come out on top, baby. You come out powerful, strong, and capable. And y'all can't wait. I can't wait to book 2. I can't wait to book 2. Y'all better get this one. Y'all see that? It's amazing. We made it to number 1. We did it, AJ. We did it. We're Amazon's #1 bestseller.
International bestseller.
International. Come on, yo. I was like, wait, what? My name?
Yes.
Seriously.
What does that mean, international bestseller?
International.
It went, yeah, UK, Australia. I think it was, I don't know all the other ones that it hit, but that means it hit #1 there as well.
Yes. That
In the
one
podcast
in
category. Yeah.
Okay.
My question is what y'all think ain't possible after a bunch of women who didn't know each other at one point, went through a great struggle, then we found each other and shared our stories of how we built up. We didn't get over it. Don't you ever believe that. Because I tell you right now, it did not stop at that story. Right, Mr. Thomas? He in it too.
I mean, what?
You read the book. And the life. You know what I'm saying? He's in the struggle. And that's what I wanted to ask you. He talked to me about that. My husband's been reading the book and he's been like telling me about the men's perspective of it.
Oh,
and
nice.
We've gotten quite a few. My question is what were some of the points in that you were sharing about what you have read about it?
Well, one of the points that really stuck out to me is the fact that one, I'm a big fan of Wayne Dyer. I'm a big fan of him, and the fact that the part about the Dharma and the childhood dream taking hold, so that you don't give up your passion as a child. You know, the thing there's dreams we have as children, and we kind of decide we're going to put them on the bank burner for survival because we have to completion. It just makes sense right now, and they all get put on the back burner for making sure you take care of home and house. But
survival
in the conversation of your Dharma and your childhood passions leading your life, I said, wow, that made me, and I gotta be honest, it made me go back in my room and pull out my recipe book, and I was like, okay, we're gonna write some stuff in there. And it's funny. I
got good eating coming out.
I had picked that. My daughter got me that book for my birthday a year ago, and I said I would have it filled out within a couple of weeks. And life just got in the way. Life just got in its space. Life got life in.
That's right.
And the book got put down, and I just picked it up like right after reading, your section inside, her turning her pain into her power. And like, wait a minute. She's not. Women aren't the only women who had pains and transgressions and trauma to deal with.
Yeah.
There are men out there who deal with trauma, and I personally think that section alone that you wrote would enliven them to get a new perspective on where they're coming from and where they stand.
Possible, yes.
It will open a door without a doubt. If you guys haven't gotten a hold of this book, I mean, these are 22 different women with 22 different stories, and I think there's actually 26 of them in there because there's a couple of them who just put one-page adaptations in there of focused thought. And I think it's a game changer.
Yes.
I really say it's a game changer.
So, and I'm looking so forward. We're planning so many things going forward with the book.
Yes.
I'm talking all kinds of stuff, and Cap is like, slow down. I was like, we're going to be doing book tours. Actually, we're already doing book tours, and we're doing signings and readings at libraries, bookstores, and different literary locations. If you guys would like us to come out and visit, because it's international.
Yes.
It's international because these stories affect all women on the planet, but then all families.
All people.
Yeah, I was about to say all people. Because we are, like, I love it, AJ. We are two, not one. I don't care if you got a man, you don't got a man. Whatever. I don't care if you got a woman, you don't got a woman. You are two. You are many relationships that you have to find your spirituality, find your sexuality, be good, and connect. And that's the beautiful part. Once you connected with this whole person, you start to attract people. You can even rub off on others. Yeah. They want to be some. They want some of that.
Yes.
Tell them where you get it from.
Yes.
I say, tell them the secret.
Oh, being with
I love that.
Being good with. We need a new book. Being good with you first.
Yeah.
I love it. So where are we going from here? What's going on?
Well, yeah, I really want to, jump back into You and I Inc. a little bit.
Yes.
Now, You and I Inc. It was the first book you put together.
Yes.
What was the culmination when you knew it was ready to get published? what made you know you were ready to publish that first thing? Because that was your first writing.
Yes, that's my first writing. Never wrote a book. Like I said, didn't have any training whatsoever. It actually took me 6 months where I just kind of devoured 3 different books on how to like even write a novel in the first place. And quite honestly, I thought I was just going to write a self-help book on marriage. That was my original intention. And then it became a novel. And to me, the novel experience of it, the experience of writing the novel is that it got into the characters and people could really live the experience through the characters. So that was the powerful, powerful piece. But to answer your question, to learn how to write, it wasn't a learning process. I actually practiced every one of those chapters on a dance floor. I acted it out. I actually played being the character. There were weeks where I actually wore a wig and I played one of the characters just to feel the energy of it.
Okay.
Yeah. It was super cool. It was super cool. So yeah, so to answer your question, by the time I got to the point where I was ready to publish, I can't tell you that I was really ever ready. I don't think I ever had.
That's what I was going to ask. How did you know? How did you know this was done? Like,
oh man,
how did you finally go? Because y'all know what they say about artists, right?
Yes.
They never happy. It's never really done. But
So
at some point, somebody's going to be like, look.
Yeah. To make peace with that, sometimes you don't just get that all of a sudden clarity, but I had to come with peace. I've done my best. There is not one more thing I could do. And quite honestly, the writing process is the editing process. That's what I tell people. The real writing comes when you're editing. And so when I started editing and I knew that I could just flow through it and I didn't have to change another word or, you know, whatever it was, I was like, this is my best and I'm ready to show it to the world. So there you go.
I love it.
Awesome.
And your masterpiece is well.
Yes.
Now, what I will ask you, that in the book, you said that, you know, there's part of the book that's a cold chill, a spiritual entity in this space. How did that play into the thing? I'm like, wait,
okay,
if it's supposed to be a book of relationship, how did spectrism, for lack of a better word, come?
I love that you asked that question. So the book, just for those of you who don't know the story, it's about a woman who doesn't trust men, and she's in this dance studio, and there's a spiritual entity, like you said, a ghost, and what that represents, and then there's this attachment, and so that I'm not going to give away the rest of it, but I tell people the book is like Dirty Dancing meets The Sixth Sense. So if you can imagine those two plots happening at the same time, that's the book, You and I Ink. So anyway, the reason why I brought that in is because it represents, I look at the world metaphorically. So for instance, when you have an idea such as Linnea, the main character, she doesn't trust men, but she desires to be in a partnership, which is my journey. And I had this fear that they were going to cheat on me and this whole infidelity thing, right? That had gone through this chain of pain. And so the ghost represents that voice in your ear that just constantly tells you it's the antagonist, but the antagonist is actually showing up in your reality. So it's the spiritual aspect of your own thoughts, emotions, but then there's this other reality that's happening around you, and you'll have to read the story, but there's this other woman, and it's like all these like you know, you just don't know what's real. And so there you go. That's why I brought the ghost in, because it represents that spiritual attachment that we have in breaking through and breaking free.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got to get in depth because I got a little overview. I'm going to get the book and stuff. I'll be reading that. I'm reading that tonight. And you guys can also be reading that tonight. I'm loving it. You guys can be reading that tonight. We have You and I Ink's QR code at the top. You can check it out. It's also a bestseller, isn't it?
No, I didn't know how to do bestseller and all that stuff.
We going back to get yours in there.
Yeah, there we go.
I gotta do it. So today we're gonna make it a bestseller. You all go get You and I Ink, and like I said, this is the picture. You cannot miss that. AJ BEABER, get her book. Look up AJ BEABER. You'll see this come up, and girl, it's gonna make you want to think and read.
And one of it's crazy that you say that, because I saw the cover and I got pushed back. Wait. What the heck am I about to go look
That's
at?
like
There's
seeing
a
my little,
reason. There's
that's
a
like seeing
reason.
that my little sister write that book. I'm like, did I
I know.
even know this about you?
There's a reason I use that cover photo is because when you get in there and you start to experience, and if you can think about those two movies, Dirty Dancing and The Sixth Sense, there's the mystery, the eroticism, there's all of that happening. And so I needed a cover that was like, this is what you're getting into. Like, I don't want you to be surprised when you start reading it.
You did when I began to make the connection when you were explaining a little bit about the dancer and the ghost. That's what I got. That's the visual I got. So I'm like, someone did a great job of putting that together. I love it. Yeah, I absolutely love it. I said, I can imagine your relatives going, Can you? I just imagine you go, I wrote a book. It's published.
Yeah. Oh,
the phone calls.
my grandmother was one of the first ones to read it. You have to understand. This has pole dancing in it. So she comes over, she's read the book, and she's very religious, very just a beautiful, beautiful faith-based woman. And she's like, that was a great book. And at that point, I was like, okay, if grandma can read it and she's happy, I'm good.
Exactly. Everybody else. She was like, everybody just got to get over themselves. That's right.
That's the truth.
She did a great job, and I want to just say, I want you to. I want to know where you're going. What's your next book, baby girl? Because I'm telling you right now, I'm looking forward to this. If it's volume 2, I'm down. Let's go. Because we're about to do a whole book club on that one.
You know, it's so funny. Originally, I did want to make it a trilogy, and I've seen it as a movie. You know, all those things.
I was going to ask. It sounds like, yeah, you're right.
A lot of us novelists, and actually, we've attracted screenplay writers. We have people reading it right now. There's a lot of things going on in the background. However, what I'll say is, once I met the podcast babes and this opportunity came across to write The Turning Pain into Her Power, it really took a different turn. It took another level. And that's where the Betrayal to Brilliance came in and just really started to blossom, because I realized that I had so much more to give than just a book, and to really help
That's what I'm talking about. It took you right to it. You already got your next book.
The journey, the journey is in play. So let's, you mentioned you said you're also a podcaster. So.
Yes.
And so you have a podcast currently called Ask Better Questions.
Yes, Ask Better Questions on Purpose. You can find us on Spotify and Apple. I co-host it.
So now, how did that come into play? What was that like for you taking that on?
Oh, that's such a beautiful story. I did not have any intention of being a podcaster, okay? None. But I met this gentleman. We were sitting at a baseball game. His grandson and our son play baseball together in high school. And we were at a game, and we just start making conversation. And he tells me about a book that he wrote about his late wife. And she actually helped women in this area of sexuality. And just this beautiful story. And I go to read his book called Never Alone. And it's all about how she could not experience intimacy. But once she broke through this, then it healed him of his abandonment issues. And together they went on and spoke all over the world. And so something in me just lit up. And I said, oh my goodness, I wrote a book. And mind you, at this point, I had stopped marketing my book. I had stopped really doing anything. It's been 10 years ago the book was published. So I didn't really have like a plan for it, I would say. But he just said, I don't know, there's a blessing on your life. I want to be your mentor. And just I want to pour into you. And he has ever since we met. And his idea was to start the podcast. And once I started listening to other people's purposes and diving in really deep, it was like God just showed me so clearly that I have a purpose. And then it helped me step into that. Yeah. Yeah.
I love it.
I just received.
That's the journey, baby. That's the journey.
It's a journey. And it's a huge blessing, because I do believe there are points in people's lives where someone, I mean, you could even call it the ghost, will come in and open a door for you that you can't open yourself. So there you go.
Right. And all you have to do is keep going.
Yes.
How long has this podcast been in existence? currently?
Yeah. How long
It's been almost a year. So we've had our first
Oh,
season. We're in our
anniversary's
second
coming up.
season. Yes, and we want to get you guys on the podcast.
Oh,
I
yes.
really want to share
Actually,
your story.
I was going to say, don't worry. We're coming on. We're just coordinating schedules, and I love it. I absolutely am looking forward
Good.
to it.
I
When is
can't
your
wait to introduce
podcast?
you.
Tell me, when is your podcast? Tell everybody.
So our podcast, we don't have like a set date like you guys do, like every
Uh-huh.
Wednesday morning. It's not live. It's pre-recorded. It's on
Mhm.
Apple and Spotify. And
Okay.
typically we do one every other week, but we're interviewing constantly. So we have about 26 episodes out there you can go and listen to. And a lot of the podcast babes are on there. And it's fantastic. Like we just dig right in, and everybody comes with this servant's heart, and they just share, and there's just this incredible energy that happens between, because where two or more are gathered, this is what
Yes,
happens.
that's right.
So let me ask
It
you,
comes out.
in the year that you've been doing this, who
Yeah.
has been your most inspiring podcast guest?
Yes.
Ooh, good question. Wow, there's been a ton, but I'll tell you, actually this last week we interviewed, it's a team of teachers from right here in Rockwall, Texas, that go to Lake Point Church. And what they do is, you know how they have life groups in churches?
Yeah.
Well, each of the life groups has the one name of the one person. So like the L. Ruby Thomas life group or whatever.
Right.
Well, they chose that they were going to be a team of 3. And so they call themselves the Life Builders life group, or Faith Builders life group.
Faith Builders life group.
And so we interview these 3 gentlemen, and this will be coming out here soon. And we dig into, how do you have a leaderless leadership team? Like,
I know. Oh, that's a great question. Oh my God. Tell.
and I know I got chills. And let me tell you, it was so powerful to hear the power and the abundant mindset and just the beauty that comes through more than one person. So like, versus, just because otherwise all the responsibility falls on the shoulder of the one leader.
That's true.
So to me, that's probably been one of the most influential, because it's changed my vision of leadership and running a business and those types of things. So yeah, it's been really, really eye-opening. I loved that one, but I love all of them. I really can't even tell you that there's a favorite, because they're all amazing.
We always go, that was fire. This was every show we have. It's like, oh my God, what do we get out of it? Because we're supposed to be doing this.
Yes, exactly.
It's fun. I gotta be very honest. It's very fun doing these podcasts, because people get to be, these are the Sunday morning conversations, I call them, that people need to be having on a regular basis, and it's real talk about real people and what real people are dealing with. Not so much the secular stuff, but just being who they are as individuals, without the pageantry that you got to put on when you walk out your door. You know?
Yes.
If that makes sense.
It makes a lot of sense. I tell people I am in every group. I've had to learn over time, and this came at the cost of my health. I had to learn to be good with who I am in front of everyone. I am the chameleon that can blend in with everyone. I am never a different thing for anyone in any group. Everyone knows me the same. So if I had a party and all my friends, everyone I knew came, they'd go have the same stories to tell about me. And I learned that about my mother. And I was like, so that's what that is. It is when you show up as all of you for everyone, and everyone knows who you are.
Yes, because you know who you are.
Yes, it becomes clear. You know who you are. And when he said the pageantry, trust me, I get where he's coming from. Where you're like, and it's weird. I was told very young at a teenage, one of my coaches and mentors, he was like, she says, Ruby, I wasn't popular. I was what you call a blurred, black, smart, educated, spoke very clear English. Wasn't great in Harlem at the time in the 80s. I was like, called a lot of names, but I had a lot of secret friends. People who would rely on me because they knew they could. I was a thinker, and I've shared, and I was always a giver. So that's that energy. You know what I'm saying? That's the energy we seek out to be able to be. You won't walk out your door and everybody know exactly who you are because you're that all the time.
Yeah, and that's a good feeling because you don't have to put on that mask, which is exactly why that book, I totally understand you.
Stop with the mask.
That's the mask.
That's the mask. And you started. I'm gonna do it one more time. One more time. Hello. Hello. I love it.
I have never been pushed back by a book, but when I saw that cover, I had to actually push back from there. Like, okay, we're not. I'm not into that. Wait a minute. And I had all kind of judgments before I even got into the book.
See, yeah,
all kind of judgments.
I love it. I have people who literally have not been able to read it. They know they need to. They keep it on, and then I have other people who keep it on their bedroom table, like their side table. It's that way probably for a reason, because I had to break through all those judgments within myself. So I would imagine that people, if they have that, that's why I wanted it to be so front forward of, if this is something that you're looking to break through, you're going to be drawn in and come to the other side.
He got me in the book. I'm going.
Look,
I'm going.
No,
after this conversation, I'm like, I am definitely.
I look forward to hearing your experience.
Oh,
look,
yes.
You're gonna get a lot, because I didn't read the full book, but I got cliff notes from a bunch of people read. And people are actually posting excerpts of your book. People are posting excerpts of your book.
I like it.
Because they're dealing with life.
Yes.
They're dealing with life.
Like, see, this is what we're talking about.
It's so real. It goes down into those really dark moments. It goes down into the inner thoughts. And I'll touch on that for a moment, because you brought that up with the other book, Turning Pain into Her Power.
Yeah.
One of the biggest pieces about each of our stories is it follows what's called the Shiro's journey versus the hero's journey. And the difference between that, when we say her power, is that I believe that women are the womb space of creation.
Right.
So whether we've had children or not, we hold that space of creation, including for the new versions of ourselves as we continue to grow and evolve. And so in that space of the Shiro's journey, and in my book, we always want to write from the perspective of the shift, maybe a 2 millimeter shift in your own thoughts and your own, way of perspective. You're looking at things, and that can change a lot. So that's her power, is we process that pain, that birthing pain, and then new life emerges.
That birthing pain, I got nothing for that one.
Actually, you do, and that's the one thing.
I got the scars from it, but that's beside the point.
Let me try to explain. It's not just birthing pain. It's not just the physical birthing pain. And I want to speak to all of our ladies. The womb is more than just your physical process. We are the womb of creation in every sense of the word. You are born to create in this world, from everything from your physical creation to dancing, to singing, to things that come out of your mouth that make the world move. Whatever your contribution, that is the womb. And that you were given at birth from creation. I always speak from possibility, but I speak from our real reality. This is our spiritual, this is what you were created to do, to create. I tell people, we get caught up in the secular things that are, about survival all the time. That's one of the reasons why we even got into financial literacy, because we found liberation from the secular things when we could see what it was and control and get in control and get in a position of saying, I can do something about my situation just by having literacy, opening doors to so many actions. Like she said, you make a slight adjustment, you change so much. But you got to be willing to make that these littlest things. Sometimes we think, I don't have $1 million. Oh, I don't have good credit. Oh, I don't have. Child, I was going to tell you right now, I did not know this, and I was in fear yesterday. I had to get dental work. How did I end up? And I said, I'm telling you, it attracts. Dental work helped me improve my credit. How does dental work help you improve your credit? It didn't do it. I own prosperity. I own abundance. I walked in there with it. I keep forgetting I was born with abundance and prosperity already a part of my whole makeup. I was in fear for about 2 seconds until I realized, wait a minute, what did you just say? He said, I can do this. This is how I woke up. This is how I met Kat in that very program. I tell you, I had a breakthrough. My first breakthrough with money was when they asked me at this whole purpose, get there, love the program, I'm ready, let's do it. How much is that? I said, wait, what? You want how much money on first meeting me? Excuse me.
I don't even know you like that.
Exactly. I was like, we don't know each other like that. Well, you can break it down to payments. Wait, hold up. You don't know my situation. And then I thought about it. And something hit me. Who do you think you are? Because whoever you think you are is who you are. And I knew that I came there for something. I knew that God didn't put me where he put me for no reason. And he got purpose and a way to get it. He ain't put this in front of me so it didn't happen. He put it in front of me and said, now choose me and you'll get everything you want. And that showed up. It's been a while. For me, I haven't noticed these things in a while. Because it becomes a habit. So yesterday I was in that moment and I was like, you want what for what? And my teeth look like this and you are telling me now it's going to be how much? Wait a minute. And I had that epiphany just right now that I'm back at that moment. Choose. Are you afraid, or are you clear that you were born with a money? Child, AJ, I got a line that was 10 times the amount that I was needing.
Sure.
I was like, what just happened? What just happened was what showed up is all the work I put in. Because we don't think about when we're in the work. I want you to stop worrying about the outcomes and stop thinking about you got to measure and I don't have enough. You have plenty, more than you've ever known that you have. We're talking abundance available now, not later, and you control it. It's your hand, baby.
Go ahead, I like that.
You know what I'm saying? And it's not just it's not just talking to the women, because we got a lot of ladies. Let me give you some love this morning. We've had people on since like 7 something. How you doing, baby? Miss Deborah's here. I want to make sure we give some love to everybody in the house. Miss Salty Coffee, we see you. One of our sisters.
And it's your sister's birthday, right?
Yes. Oh,
happy birthday.
We about to do the shout out. Miss D. I know she thinks she's slick. She hiding in the background. We gonna get you. We gonna expose you. No pictures though, because
Miss G, what's happening?
Yes, Miss G. We got Miss Maisha in the house. I got Miss Lecker. How you doing, Bobo? All right. I've got Miss Salty Coffee, Brother Black Casper. We are on multiple streamers today. We got Facebook, LinkedIn. What do you call it? Clapper. It's LinkedIn, Clapper, 2 YouTubes. 2. And we have Clappers and Space StreamYard and
that is
stereo, sorry, as well as Twitch. And we get people from everywhere. That's what I'm talking about. I'm loving it. And they're around the world. This conversation is not just for a few ears. It's for all to hear. It's your family breakfast table. So welcome to Breakfast with the Thomases. And this is our beautiful sister, AJ BEABER. AJ BEABER.
Do not begin first. He spells his name different.
Stop it.
Yes.
No relation. It's all right. We ain't got nothing against the B, but this is the BEABER. Okay? This is AJ BEABER. The writer, the beautiful podcast sister, the mother, the beautiful wife. And did you say bonus daughter? My sister has a bonus. I said, I never heard of that. I said, what is a bonus? Well, she said, and my bonus. I said, who is that? She goes, oh no, it's my husband's son.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay, I see your bonus. I love that you call them that. I love that they get to feel like they are the gift in the family.
Oh, she's been a huge part of my life. Yeah.
I know. Oh my God. Aren't they special?
Very. I'm
like, that's something that we've got to recognize. That family is all about what you choose.
Yep.
And I don't want to stop. I can't stop because we got to go into the family mode. Everybody, y'all gonna have to help me because today is my baby girl's birthday. And the AJ was correct. It's my sister Diamond's birthday. I'm putting your name out there, man. You got to go. So can y'all welcome? You gonna sing with me too, Mister? He gets to sing. He gets to sing for a change. So everybody together, we're gonna sing the traditional. Y'all can do what you want, but we're gonna sing the traditional happy birthday song, okay? Because I know y'all got like 50 versions of this. So
Oh,
I don't want to
Lord.
hear the hip hop. I don't want to hear the R&B soul. We ain't got to do Stevie Wonder today. But we're going to sing a simple happy birthday. And y'all will see her birthday
Oh,
surprise
we
from
didn't
me
say happy
later.
birthday.
Ready?
Happy
Oh,
birthday.
1, 2, 3.
happy
Happy birthday
birthday to you.
Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday
to
to
you.
you.
Happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday.
dear Diamond. Happy birthday
Birthday to you.
I
All
do
right.
know that we have a little bit of a time sync because we're in different places. But it's okay. Because that bird, she got it. Trust me, she got it. She's sitting there hiding in the background. We know you. I love you, baby. And I just love to say, just to share it out, that this is my younger sister, not the youngest. We have a wide, large family, and we have been blessed abundantly. And just to be able to be connected to siblings, aunties, great aunt, I have a great aunt we connected with like on a regular basis. And I love that your grandmother read your book. Oh my God. I'm like, oh, this is so, I mean, it's just like so much to hear generations coming together, y'all.
Yes.
Coming together, getting on that mental plane together, to speak into each other's world. Your generations don't have to fight. They actually should be benefiting one another.
And that's a beautiful piece, because as we come through and make those changes, so because I call it breaking the chains,
Right.
and it breaks the chains for everybody beyond
and even behind you.
and even behind you.
Yes.
So our family has just grown in so much love and our capacity to see each other from a different perspective. And it's because
Wow.
of doing that work. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I tell people we do our Tuesday nights with our family, but tonight we switched Tuesday to tonight because we are celebrating Diamond's birthday.
Aww.
Online. We
Happy
do a
birthday,
Tuesday night.
sis.
Yes, we do a Tuesday night family meetup, has been going since 2019.
Wow.
And it's never ended. It went from me opening the room to now my aunt runs the room. My elder aunt runs the room. I was like, yes, I love it. She loves tech. I'm like, she in her 70s and love tech. Y'all need to catch up. Let's go.
Wow.
And it's just amazing to see people we got pictures, and we're not watching the kids grow up on Facebook, on in digital. We're talking to them. They check in. Hey, mom, grandma, check in. And, the mothers go, get on here and say hi. It's your birthday or whatever, and you see their faces.
That's so important.
It really is. And you share what's going on. We share jobs. We share, work experience. My aunt used to work for the post office, so we get a lot of valuable stuff from her. I'm like, okay, so we need to teach these young kids how to fill out a letter. They look at me like, what, you mean email? I'm like, no, I mean a letter, baby.
Dear sir or man.
That's where that stuff comes from. You begin to realize our difference in generations.
Yeah, it is.
It's like, right. We didn't carry our phone around everywhere. We had to run to it, or if we didn't get there, we were out of luck.
We got a message when we got home.
What message? The message was written, or somebody picked up the phone, wrote it down, it was stuck on a refrigerator, or not. That's all you do. So amazing. My darling, I want to say thank you so much for being with us this amazing Wednesday. I love my Wednesdays mostly because of people like yourself. You're not just interesting, you are fabulous.
Thank you.
Understand? Ladies, I want y'all out here who are watching, y'all still on, give this lady some love. And I mean it. Put some drop some love for this beautiful woman. It's the AJ BEABER. This is our sister, one of the podcast babes that you're going to see more of. Don't you get it twisted.
I'm ready
got stuff to do.
I'm ready for the next book to drop.
So I'm excited. We're looking for, look, I ain't kidding. We be like, okay, AJ, you ready? And I'm not kidding. I want to see that. Okay, first of all, the picture alone made me go, when is the movie coming?
I love it.
We got a movie coming? What channel want to take this? Because I'm down.
Okay, I'll make sure. We'll do a release How's
Uh-huh.
that sound? We'll meet back up.
Yes.
I love
Okay,
that.
so y'all know we do part twos. So they already know. We do part twos. And your part two will be just before your release.
Okay.
To share what's coming out. Okay.
Aw.
I definitely want that to happen because excuse me, where your husband is?
At work.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He's gonna be up here. He's gonna be up in here.
I'm gonna go make him breakfast here in about 15 minutes.
He's gonna be up in here with you next time.
Yeah. Oh, I love that.
I would love it. Y'all gotta see why she's smiling.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all gotta see why this woman smiles from ear to ear.
That's my soulmate.
I know.
Your husband's a DDS, isn't he?
He is. Yeah, he's an orthodontist.
I see we could have gone to him.
Stop.
We
Anyway,
could have gone to
I
Texas.
love you. Have a wonderful one.
Um,
We're gonna talk something, go eat something. Have a wonderful day, guys. Thank you so much, ladies, gentlemen. Thank you for being with us at Breakfast.
hold on. We have
Yes.
Wednesday night.
Yes. Don't y'all forget to make it on our Wednesday night. Get on the website. Go to www.b2gnetworks.com and come to the family conversation. Get in the Zoom. We continue this. You know, Wednesdays is the bad days because we love having fun. We love talk. When you think we talk now, it gets deep in the evenings. 8 p.m. Eastern. You guys are included and are included and invited to join us. Peace and love. We'll see you very soon.
Thank
Ooh, ba-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da, see you. Wake up and rise, open your eyes. It's breakfast with the Thomases, the ultimate prize. Mental Wellness Monday.